Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. How are you? Welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading, which is the next 48. I hope, hey, baby, I hope everybody's doing well. Listen to your reading. In case you didn't hear, that was Princess. I guess she wants to say hi. Oh, my goodness. Sorry for my allergies. All right. Princess, are you going to be a good girl? Are you going to sit your little ass down somewhere? Are you going to sit down? You better sashay your ass on the bed. I'm so sorry, but she just started acting up. She just, I don't know, but let's see. I'm going to follow the same line of questioning that I've done for the previous 6 signs for you guys and water signs. We're going to start off with what you need to know the most. What does Gemini placements need to know the most? Hey, Miss Mello, Elena, Lie Unique 1, Sweet D, Queen Amazing 9. Hey, what does Gemini placements need to know right now the most? The Hierophant, the High Priestess, and the Moon in reverse. A lot of your spiritual questions and concerns and revelations that's been hard for you to figure out, you're about to understand it. Something has been hidden from you on purpose. We have like a divine connection, a divine union, or a divine piece to your puzzle that's coming together that's going to make a lot of sense for you. You're about to be with the perfect association, the perfect match. I don't know if this is love, business, or just friendship in general, but you got 3 major arcanas coming out. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are a divine couple. And you got the Moon in reverse. So you may have been unaware of some things or maybe struggling to get clarity on certain things. That's what you're getting the clarity on. Angelica, White Raven Tarot, how you doing? What are they uncovering with the Moon in reverse? What are they uncovering with the Moon in reverse, Spirit? The Emperor in reverse. The Knight of Wands. The Ten of Coins and Justice. You've been blocked in some way, maybe treated unfair at work, or maybe someone with that has superiority in a situation has been abusing their power. A wrong is being made right. You're stepping into a really positive cycle. You could be tired and lethargic and just over it in the recent past, or maybe in the present. You're about to get a burst of energy. Somebody is being overthrown. I don't know if this is at work. It's in regards to some position of authority where some power is being overthrown. I don't know if you're taking their place or somebody that's more righteous and more fair and more deserving is taking their place to restore order and balance. This is righteous justice, though. You know, this could be a lawsuit for some. This could be you meeting somebody that's very stable, you starting a business with someone, you coming together with your family and building very quickly. It's strength in numbers. You know, people that come from different countries do it all the time. It'll be 12 of them in a 2-3 bedroom house or apartment. And 2 years later, everybody got condos, driving foreigns with at least 30K in their bank account, working on their next business, putting somebody through school, about to ship another 12 family members from their home country to the US so they could do that shit again. You know, so I see that possibly being a thing, whether you're from the United States or wherever. It's strength in numbers, period. I see you're not doing whatever this is by yourself. You have a helping hand in the spirit, and you have a helping hand on earth. So I really like this. Some of you will be getting a new pet or another pet, possibly moving and leveling up spiritually as well. You will know exactly where you are spiritually because your gifts will be put to the test very soon. Yep. If you are a reader, psychic, medium, man, you're hypersensitive at this time, and you're growing rapidly. This high priestess has a book in her hand. You are acquiring a lot of knowledge when you sleep. It's making me think of the what's that lady name? I forgot what her witch name was, but her name is Wanda. She's an Avenger. The Scarlet Witch. I think she's a Scarlet Witch. So I remember watching the Scarlet Witch series on Disney Plus, and towards the end, the last episode, I believe, or it's one of the last episodes, they saw her, they showed her human body in the kitchen learning how to cook something or cooking something, while her astral body as the Scarlet Witch was in another room in a meditative stance, with her eyes closed and a book levitating up under her, just flipping the pages while she reads something and require knowledge. So your body could be doing, and this is how it really is. You know, I'm not, it's a lot of messages in these movies and stuff, and people just don't expand their mind enough to like put two and two together. But it's a lot of stuff. Hollywood is not just making this shit up. Okay, it existed prior to someone putting it in film. Your body could be doing something else while your astral body is doing all kinds of shit. For real. I'm just telling you. So, you know, that's what I see. That's what they want you to know the most. Get ready for a level up in spirit and in flesh. Let me give you the signs. I'm hearing the signs don't really matter, but I'll give them to you. Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Pisces, Taurus again with the Hierophant. Yeah, and that's it. All right. Let's pull some cards on your finances and career. Financial spread. Okay. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is interesting. You got the Eight of Coins, which is always good. The Two of Swords upright with the Hierophant in reverse. And the Page of Coins. All right. The Four of Coins in reverse. I'll stop there. I'll read these other cards in a minute, but I already see the message they saying to some of y'all right now. It's nothing wrong with having an honest living, Gemini placements. Okay? Don't worry so much about how another person is living and what's working for them. Because just because it looks like they're getting away with something, or you think they're going to get away with something, doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. Certain hustles and certain things, you jump in and you jump out. You don't make a career and think you're going to retire off of it. That's where people fuck up at. And it shows here that you want to live a particular lifestyle of luxury. And the current 9 to 5 or whatever stream of income you have going on right now is just not cutting it. But that don't mean you put yourself in a position to go to jail, get caught, or end up paying some money back. Just be very careful with that. Just be very careful that continue to work hard. With the 8 of Coins, you are a master at something already. You're mastering it, one of the best. Don't you want to stick around for that beautiful spread that came out prior to? The Hierophant and the High Priestess is a divine couple. So it looks like the universe is hooking something up for you. And whoever this person is, if they sent by the divine, I don't think they care about how much money you got like that. It doesn't look like you a bum. It just looks like you want more, faster money, and it ain't coming fast enough for you. And I get that, but be very careful. Don't mismanage your money. You could be already spending a lot of money with the 4 of Coins in reverse. Are you trying to impress somebody, or maybe somebody trying to impress you? I don't know, but just don't do nothing illegal. You got the 4 of Swords upright. You may work entirely too hard, and you could want money and a certain level of prosperity, but do it in moderation. You can still get there without breaking your body down. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let you do what you're doing. Okay. I just saw something weird in the chat. But anyway, you got the 6 of Coins in reverse. You spending a lot of money. Ooh, this is why some of you guys are spending money on yourself to impress somebody else or to look your best for a certain occasion. Or you could be spending all your money on this Queen of Cup energy. What's the advice for this? Because there's not even talking 10 of Cups. Damn. Your love life is revolving around your finances in some kind of way. I can't put 2 and 2 together yet, but it seems like you're about to be entering a honeymoon phase, or you're already in a honeymoon phase with somebody. And just watch your spending. Be creative with your dates or something like that. Be creative with your spending. You don't have to wear something new every time y'all get together or something like that. Spend in moderation. What about everybody else? The 4 of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups. This is a new source of income. It could be an additional stream of income or a replacement to a primary source of income. You're about to get some type of job offer and be a missed opportunity to somebody else. Princess, oh, I love you. I wanted to make sure you weren't doing nothing. I heard something. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm true to being a pet mom, a fur mom. But yeah, somebody's going to regret not hiring you, letting you walk out the door, something like that. Or not, like, say if you're like in heated, why would I say heating and cooling? But anyway, we're going to use that as an example. Say you're a contractor of any kind and someone tried to lowball the hell out of you and say, well, I know you want this, but I can only pay this. And instead of like letting them lowball you and you get cheated for your quality of work, you let them go on somewhere else. Now they might not get, they may be able to lowball somebody else, but the quality won't be as good as yours. We could say that's kind of like a missed opportunity. Because who got 17,000, 30,000, 60,000 to renovate a house just laying around? And depending on the house and neighborhood, it could be more than that. But you know what I mean. This could be like a 9-to-5 situation where someone wished they would have made an offer. But I see you moving on from a circumstance. You need to read your employee and employer guidelines for your state. And I'm hearing whether it's at will or not, there may be some type of loophole, especially if you got fired unjustly. They may be able, and I'm not talking about unemployment benefits. I'm talking about You got all these pentacles in reverse with the moon here and the Hierophant in reverse. That's some crooked shit. There's a loophole to expose somebody. Oh no, I'm not doing this with you. There you go. All right. Let's pull some oracle cards. Hey Danielle, how you doing? Yeah, Miss Mello, I was trying to be graceful, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this person is excited. Maybe they talking to one of y'all, but they just kept spamming, and I ain't got time for that. Go ride your bike. Additional financial messages, ring, partnership, and cutlery. Yep. You want to upgrade your lifestyle, and you got to move some things around and put in a little bit more effort if you want to do that. You may be in the process of starting up some type of partnership on the side that'll be successful, especially in the long term. So it may not be something that's an overnight success, but as it develops over time, it'll withstand the test of time. It'll be around for a long time. With ring here, financial commitments, long-term investments, partnership, work together, fulfilling career. Why didn't I tell y'all this? I told y'all that your love life is linked to your finances in some way. I told you that before these cards came out. And here we go. I'm going to repeat it. Ring. Financial commitments, long-term investment, partnership, work together, fulfilling career. Wedding rings. I feel like you could have something platonic going on that's strictly business, but I do feel like whoever you end up being with for a long time or maybe marrying, y'all are going business together. And you got cutlery, business tools, needing more money, living well. You could be in the food industry or any type of customer relation industry where you work for yourself, living well, sole provider, but needing more work. I see you getting that work through networking, figuring out what the need is and how to supply that need and offer it to your market. Or maybe expand your market, expand your current market. All right, how does the person on your mind feel about you? How does the person on Gemini's mind feel about them? Eight of Swords and Page of Coins in reverse. This person got low self-esteem and they be in their head too much. They more than likely got anxiety. They're ashamed of their body. They hide their body. They hide their insecurity. You're catching them at a very important time in their life. If this is somebody new, you're catching them at a very important time in their life. They could be an earth sign or air sign. The strongest earth energy I have is Taurus, and the strongest air is Gemini. Strongest air sign is Gemini. But yeah, this is somebody that's attractive, but they don't act like it. Hey, princess. No, no, no. Sit ass in bed. Go sit ass in bed. Get your ass in bed. There we go. Okay. What else? If this is somebody new, Three of Cups in reverse, they interesting. They feel like you can have somebody better than them, but they're happy that you like them. And I don't see nothing wrong with this person. You know what I'm saying? They seem to be a pretty decent, attractive, well-rounded individual, just maybe recovering from some type of trauma, or maybe you like one of the nicest people they've met so far and they don't know how to act, they don't know how to receive it or something. Maybe you too much of a green flag, and they so used to red flags or some shit. It's something like that. Got Cancer energy here, 3 of Cups in reverse. I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to know if this is a new person, they're not cheating on you. Well, they can't because y'all not in a relationship. Maybe y'all are, but even if y'all were, they're only interested in you. Even if other people are pursuing them, even if they had people in their life before they met you, they're not even interested in them folks like that. They like you. They like you. All their attention is on you. All right. What's going on with what's the potential outcome? 7 of Coins. You guys will continue to invest in each other and build together. That's interesting. You got Virgo. You got everything here except for fire. Basically, all the elements are here except for fire. Earth, water, and air. No, earth, water, air, and yeah, it did freeze, but we should be okay now. Am I back, y'all? We're good? Okay. So, what about people that are in no contact with the person that's on their mind? Oh, what about the people that are no contact with the person that's on their mind? Knight of Cups, 9 of Coins, 5 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands upright, and the 5 of Pentacles. This is not so much of how they feel if you're in no contact. This is spirit predicting something and warning you of something ahead of time. I'm going to repeat the cards. Knight of Cups, 9 of Coins upright, 5 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands upright, and 5 of Coins in reverse. There's 3 5s here. This person wants to be more single than committed. Let's talk about that. And there's a lot of changes that's going on between the both of y'all as individuals that has nothing to do with y'all being together. Now, the spirits are predicting that this person is going to play the field, be single, live their best life until one of their hoes or one of their options, fall out with them 5 of Wands. And when it starts becoming a lot of confliction and a lot of drama, that's when they're going to want to come out of the code and be bothered with you, 5 of Coins in reverse. They look at you as their safe place. I don't like it. They feel like you'll still be there if something don't work out with these other options. Right now, they're only thinking about themselves. When they go to the mall, 9 of Coins, they can afford to get his and her. I'm not sure why that keeps happening, but okay, just to sum it up, this person is going to continue to honor the no contact, and when they do eventually reach out to you, just know it's because something else ain't going in their favor. And I think the advice is, and what you should do is pretty obvious at this point, but I'll pull some cards. The Fool in reverse, King of Swords, and the Devil. Yep. It'll really fuck their head up if you were to just go cold turkey and let them think whatever. And when they do eventually reach out to you, don't answer the phone, don't say shit. I'm telling you, because they gonna end up being obsessed with your ass. It's crazy. They won't, their attention won't be on you like the way you want it to if you give them a chance. They're gonna have to learn to appreciate you by the loss of you, unfortunately. I don't see a thing of them seeing the light and y'all skipping off in the daisy field to get none of that shit. You got to be the one that got away. You got the fool in reverse. It'll be foolish of you to give this person a chance knowing what type of bullshit they on. And the fool in reverse talks about no second chances, no new beginning. The King of Swords is a logic individual. Somebody that analyzes everything, very intelligent, a great speaker, a great strategizer. This one got nothing to do with your feelings. You need to do what makes sense. Your feelings cannot influence your decision when it comes to this person, period. And the devil is self-explanatory. You become focused on you, this person will become obsessed with you. When you're obsessed with them, they're focused on themselves. It is what it is, unfortunately. What about my singles? What was that? Fool and Capricorn. All right. What about my single Geminis? Two of Coins in reverse, the King of Wands upright, Ace of Swords upright, and the Hermit upright. You got a return of an ex, whether it was serious or a fling as well. But you got somebody new pursuing you. I don't know who's pursuing who. You could be pursuing them or they could be pursuing you, but somebody is dropping somebody else to come see about you, or you're going to drop whoever you're dating and be more focused on this person. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo, a Leo, or a Taurus. And one of y'all ain't been outside in a very long time with this Hermit in reverse. One of y'all have not been outside or dated in a very long time. Somebody is more in shape than the other one. King of Wands usually keep their shit tight, very aesthetically pleasing. Whoever this is, they're honest. Being with them and hanging around them, it just makes sense with the Ace of Swords. You don't have to guess certain stuff. It is what it is with them. If you keep talking about coffee and cigarettes, next time you see them, they're gonna have your coffee drink and a pack of cigarettes for you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just using it as an example. I don't encourage people to smoke, but you grown, shit. But yeah, whoever this is, I see y'all making time for each other with the Two of Coins in reverse. So one of y'all, or maybe the both of y'all, could be busy as hell, life full as hell, but because you're interested in each other, you make time for each other, period. That's what the hell? More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary URL. That's weird. Hold on. I took a screenshot of that. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave your reading there. That's really, really interesting. I will see y'all